Hello everyone, welcome to the Village of Words. The word relation for this video is war, unjust terms. War is on unjust terms. One warring side has the advantage over the other. One is strong and the other is weak. The strong warring side defeats the weak. Why would anyone declare war if they know they are going to lose? So do not go and declare war easily. If one goes to war with someone, then one should accept the outcome. In the Torah, the repercussion for losing a war is death. The victor completely wipes out the loser. All of the losing side, men, women, children, and livestock, are killed. The loser is annihilated and concealed from existence. While in the Quran, the repercussion of losing a war is slavery. Cattle are taken, women and children are enslaved. Slaves are reparations for the lives of one's people that are lost. But past and modern Islam had lacked knowledge. Past and modern Islam had never followed this reparation rule. Next, in modern times, Hamas accuses Israel of raping Palestinian women. While on the 7th of October 2023, Israel accuses Hamas of raping Israeli women. Firstly, I assume the definition of raping is different from what people think. I believe to them, raping means to strip one naked. That is raping. But to people, just because you strip one naked, but it does not mean they had sexual intercourse with the women. Anyway, I negatively think soldiers from both Hamas and Israel are the same. To me, soldiers are bullies and rapists. Drunken by their superiority in numbers. The majority soldiers bullies and rapes the minority weak opponent. We can see this by Hamas killing civilians. The majority is always arrogant by their numbers over the minority. Normally, people like to bully the weak. So what are soldiers but bullies? In war, only the strong bully will win. We have degenerates fighting our war for us. According to the Torah, life is precious and death is unclean. If an Israeli had touched a dead body, they will be unclean for 7 days. This is the same if Israelis had gone to war and killed people. Israelis are unclean after taking a human life. And if an Israeli is unclean, they are not allowed to approach and pray to God. Hence, Judaism is all about valuing life. After that, in war, there will be surviving soldiers who becomes disabled. Likewise, I consider the broken mentally ill as a disabled soldier. We mentally ill had lived life like everyone else, then we become broken. To toss us aside without any reparations is to be ungrateful to the good that we had done. Either way, if God exists, the disabled would have been cured. Next, there are reasons for war, like colonization or for money and resources. Or another reason for war, to take a land for oneself. But I believe it is only right if war is done for self-defense. Regardless, there are people with ambition. Ambitious people who do not value human life, making propagandas while hiding their true intentions. Presently, I believe to expel Palestinians like the Nakba is wrong, or to expel pagans from Mecca like in Muhammad's time was also wrong. Those are the ambitions of former people to take a land for themselves. Is expulsion of people okay just because a land is supposed to be sacred? Supposedly, the majority should have rules and responsibility, not being a bully and a rapist. But propaganda and lies also clouds the judgment of people. People kill their enemies without knowing anything about them. People spend their money against the enemy without knowing anything about them. Plus, the problem of one's people being poor is never solved yet. Yet, people always have the money to go to war with one another. Furthermore, war affects businesses. The economy will also go down. While I believe diversity will lead to a more prosperous nation. Then, some Muslims says the Jewish word shalom is similar to the Arabic word salam, which means peace. While Jerusalem is called the city of peace. They say both Jewish and Arabic are Semitic language and are similar to each other. Yet, the Arabic descendants like Hamas wishes to fight against their Israeli cousin. Shouldn't both Jewish and Arab have peace with one another? After all, aren't they both the descendants of Adam? But it is not exactly wrong for Muslims to go to war with the Jews. Islam, after all, promotes infighting against their own people. To the Quran, different sects had strayed from the correct path. Therefore, different sects deserves to be fought. Conclusion: war is based on unjust terms. One warring side has the advantage over the other. One warring side is stronger than the other. If war occurs, the stronger side will defeat the weak. Therefore, be cautious who you bear your fangs to. If one loses the war, it will mean complete annihilation. That's all for this video. Hit like, share, or comment down below.